Okay, and we are live with the Bad and Show episode 20.
Oh, we're on 20?
Yeah, we're on 20 now, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow.
Well, I guess it's been a while since the last one.
Well, we had to skip last week because we got our COVID booster shots, and we were pretty fucked up for the day.
For days.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I guess we have a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just 2 weeks, but I mean, that pretty much doubles up on the amount of episodes.
So, how are we gonna get started?
Oh, as usual, we have new Faco, and they finding out about new servant. It was just at the live stream. It was like 2:30 in the morning. We would just watch last night.
Maybe it was a terrible idea. I'm tired.
Yeah. So we barely got any sleep, and also like most of the live stream wasn't even about Faco. It was just some random like it was some sort of like it's probably like the voice actors going on vacation or something, and we're seeing some tower, and I was like, wait, what the?
Oh, yeah.
What does this have to do with like Faco or anything at all?
Well, I guess like the first like 30 minutes was like staff talking about merchandise for a little bit.
At least that's kind of related to like Fate though.
Yeah.
So like I can forgive that part, even though it was kind of like a lot of times these things like the actual news is like way at the end.
Yeah.
So, and then like there's nothing much useful, but at least like everything is usually related to Fate somehow, and you get to see like some cool stuff. Like even if it's just like the VAs like talking about like random things, it's still about Fate. But then there's suddenly like this vacation video or something.
I'm not quite sure.
Like tourism video. I was like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I was able to pick up some of it. So
Yeah.
maybe it makes more sense in like if we understood more.
Maybe.
I don't know. Or maybe not.
Yeah. But yeah, so surprisingly, Changaska thingy, like even though it's like had like the show off the like PV with like all the different like Tamamos, and this is supposed to be a Tamamo centric event or storyline, there's no new Tamamo gacha.
Yeah. I think we were both. Well, I guess not just us, but several people were thinking there'd be Tamamo related something.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, I guess I saved my quartz for not much, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I have an idea, but maybe we can save that for a little bit later. Maybe let's focus. I guess let's talk about the actual stuff they did reveal first.
Okay, but yeah, they revealed this girl, Fubuki. Man, every time I see like a white haired girl with like animal ears, I think it's like Fubuki, you know.
So is she a cat?
I
Or is she a fox?
I think it's a cat. I mean, that's a cat tail, right?
I think so.
So I think she's a cat girl. That art is interesting since like it doesn't. It deviates a little bit from like the Faco like style, I guess. I mean, I know like all the servers have their own like artist unique style, but this one tends to be more of the like it's one of the styles that like deviate more than like some other ones.
Oh, really?
Just like looking at the face wise. I don't know. Maybe,
Huh.
or maybe not.
I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something about it just gives me a different feeling, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I got the same feeling.
Maybe it's just me.
Maybe.
Yeah, she's Dobulunia Nikitich.
Yes, sure.
I don't know how to say this name.
Nitich.
Nikitich. Yeah, Doblunia. I don't know. Probably some Russian. Like every Russian girl has to have white hair.
Yeah. That's how you know they're Russian.
White hair, blue eyes, white dragon.
Anyway, what were we? We should have probably actually looked up who this is supposed to be.
Do we still have it open?
The question is, even if I see the actual name, will I actually recognize?
Yeah, probably not. I mean, a lot of times, like a lot of these Faco servants are like, "Oh, this like special historical figure," and I'm just like, "Ooh, ooh."
I don't know. I guess I'll figure that out some other point.
Yeah, but yeah, like cute cat girl. I always need cute cat girls, and she's like dragon riders, like so cool. And she's only a 4-star, so hopefully that'll be easy to get.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did show off her NP.
Yeah, like she rides this dragon. Well, there's like a 3-headed dragon in the background.
Oh yeah. It's a separate dragon than the dragon she's riding.
Yeah, so it's like Ghidorah.
Yeah, just summons Ghidorah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was AOE NP.
It was AOE. I don't know if we actually saw what type it was.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. So I do want her. And 4-star, and then that's a 5-star dude person that
Did you take the screenshot?
I didn't like go like find this picture.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Like 5-star dude, yeah, whatever. I mean, he looks like look at his design. Like I can tell he's gonna be really really popular amongst like people who like dudes.
Probably. Can't remember what his name though.
I don't know either. I mean, it was some kanji I can't read.
uh, that's my favorite character. Kanji I can't read. Well, I guess 5-star, and I'm not sure. He was also AOE. That's why I remember.
Oh yeah, but yeah, you know what happens every time this thing like oh, want the 4-star, don't want the 5-star. I get the 5-star instead.
Oh yeah, boy.
It always happens. The fucking Oberon.
Yeah. So the question is, are you gonna risk it again? See, I feel like they're gonna do something for New Year's.
Probably.
I think they might be saving a Tamamo for New Year's.
Yeah. I think I might roll maybe like 1 or 2 10 rolls maybe, but I probably shouldn't like go all in trying to get her. Well, it would depend on if she's limited or not too.
Yeah.
I don't think they mentioned it, or maybe they did and we just missed it.
Not sure. But yeah, I kind of wonder if they're gonna have Tamamo like as a gacha for New Year's, because like the way they announced it was like there's 4 events or raid sessions or something like that.
Raid battles.
Yeah. And then like it ends like on the 27th or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of wondering if they're saving a Tamamo gacha for after that. Like, what if it's like spoilers somehow or something like that?
Could be. Man, what should be a Tamil foreigner?
Maybe. But yeah, that's my new theory, is that they're gonna save Tamamo gacha for New Year's.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did they announce how long this event was gonna be, or was it just for the few days?
I think it's just those raid battles.
Oh, okay.
I think. So yeah, I'm just like sort of rushing through Avalon, trying to get past it for now.
Yeah. Speaking of which, if you need to catch up, they made all the main story quests like 0 AP, I think. Like,
yeah.
Like it's 0 AP for you up to Avalon, right?
Like I'm in Avalon and still 0 AP.
Yeah, so like get to it, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you couldn't do like the recent second challenge quest, right?
Oh yeah, because they locked the second challenge quest into the Christmas event.
Yeah.
Man, Christmas event doesn't actually take place on Christmas. Instead, we get this like Tamamo event.
She's the Santa we really need.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess regardless, we're gonna be doing gacha on New Year's at some point, right? New Year's Day probably.
We also have the guaranteed gacha, and then we also have like the New Year's banner gacha.
Ready
and then we have the pre-connect gacha too.
Oh, ready for maybe Tamamo? Or it could just be like, oh, there's no Tamamo gacha at all.
Yeah, maybe not. I was like, oh, they just released Tamamo Witchy, but for anniversary. But then like, I guess anniversary is like half a year ago.
Yeah.
But they don't usually release like the same like variant of servants like that close to each other though.
Yeah, so I don't know. They could do something goofy like a costume or something instead. Oh, actually, something I've heard people wonder about is like, what if the current like Clan Sky gets a new NP like animation?
Oh.
Because like, what if like the third form, like the true MP is hidden because spoilers or something crazy like that? I don't know. It's an idea.
Yeah. I mean, they do have like precedents with Lancelot.
Yeah.
Like how like her third ascension has like the different NP.
Yeah, and I'm also thinking actually, Habitrat. Yeah, her NP changes.
Can you actually use her in different NPs?
I don't know. I never use her.
Yeah.
Mainly because like I haven't really, what do you call it, gotten extra copies of her.
How do you get extra copies of her?
Friend point gacha.
Oh.
But I never roll friend point gacha.
Yeah.
Anyway. Like yeah, but yeah, they changed her NP at some point in the story because spoilers. Oh, same thing for. I think Oberon actually had an NP change too.
Huh.
I think the effect is the same, maybe. I can't remember. But I think the animation might be different.
Oh. Could just be because of his ascension though. Because like his third ascension is like way different.
Oh, it could be that.
Like people say it looks like House Moving Castle.
Oh, kind of.
I never actually watched that movie, so I don't know.
I didn't watch it either. Anyway.
But yeah, you hear him from like, oh, like Twinkie Fairy is like edgelord.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna wait and see.
Yeah.
I'm caught. I don't have as much of a, I guess, war chest as I would like.
I think you have more quartz than I do again somehow.
But I don't feel comfortable unless I have like 600 quartz.
Yeah.
And even then, it usually ends in disappointment.
I mean, there's no pity in Fate Go.
Yeah. That's why we had to brute force it.
That's what you need Yuki Aoi.
No!
Every gacha is a limited. It's like wait, what?
Guaranteed.
Every gacha is a guaranteed gacha if you keep rolling hard enough. Wise words of Yuki Aoi.
Yeah. I mean, if we want to do that limited gacha version, everything's a limited gacha if you never get the character.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
That's all we really know, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, look forward to New Year's gacha stream.
Streams.
Well, it depends if we're gonna do it all together.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe separate.
And Pico Dave got Christmas Ayane.
Oh yeah, so I guess right now they're doing free 10 roll each day or something like that.
Yeah, I need to do my 10 roll today.
Oh, you didn't do it? Do you need to connect it and just do it right now?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Like, so how many copies of her did you get?
4, at least. At least 4.
I only got 1 copy.
Oh. Well, at least you got her at all.
Yeah. I haven't actually... I think I only got 1 or 2 extra 3 stars or something like that.
Oh. But, man, like since you don't actually get like NP upgrades or anything, okay, I just didn't get any like 3 stars and all just now. Okay, never mind. Well, but at least you get the Divine Amulet thing, which I do need to restock up because I use a whole bunch of that thing to upgrade Christina and Summer Carol.
Oh, I need to use those to upgrade people at some point.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess I'll take free stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's still a couple of people I'm missing from the general pool, so it'd be nice to get one of those, like, randomly.
Yeah, I'm still missing like a bunch too. But yeah, I like how like cute Ayane is, and like Siri-sama, you like she voices Millie from Puripara, so I really like her.
She voices everyone in Puripara. I think she's been in every single series since like Pretty Rhythm Rainbow Live, actually.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I wonder if she voiced someone before that. I have to double check.
Wait, who's she voicing? Oh wait, the Anne.
Anne.
Rainbow Live. Yeah. That was my favorite. Wait, that was one of my favorite characters in Rainbow Live too. Like I like Anne a lot, but I also like Bill. Like after she stops being so much of a bitch ass.
Yo, they be such bitch asses, but I love them.
Like, man, like Rainbow Live is supposed to be like QC Kids show. It has that entire series aims for like a really young like demographic too.
Yeah, yeah.
But it is such like trauma and stuff, and like Rainbow Life is savage as fuck.
Yeah.
Like it's savage. Like holy
I mean,
shit.
the previous Pretty Rhythms are also kind of savage.
But the first Pretty Rhythm, like, oh, my daughter can't do this good move. I'm gonna abandon her, get a new daughter.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. Savage.
Like, oh, every Asian parent's dream.
Yeah.
Get that kid that lives up to expectations.
Yeah. If this kid sucks, I'll just get a new one.
I mean, oh man, that's
too real.
It's too great. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's clan battle going on, which I've been kind of slacking. I just joined like a random clan, like right for the event, and then like,
yeah. I should have joined one at some point, like earlier, because like, oh, some people I need to upgrade are locked behind those.
Yeah.
Also, you like, I don't know if it scales a lot differently if you're ranked higher, but like, kind of feels like it's taking me forever to collect the point or like the coins to switch out or redeem for characters.
For clan battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Clan battle, like you get very few coins per thingy, unless you're like in a really high ranking clan.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, that's how it is.
Okay. And Genshin, I don't know.
Genshin things.
Just normal Genshin things.
Okay, so not much to say.
Yeah. Oh, Ito came out. Oh yeah, he's the guy voiced by like TM Revolution in the Japanese version.
What is he even doing?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't care. I'm just like saving the quartz, triple gems, whatever it's called. Okay. And like now, like I read the first volume of this Monster Tamer like a while back when like the first one just came out, and then like haven't read it like when new ones came out, and just had like catch up to it again. So I'm kind of still going through it right now, and it's like the first like I didn't like the first volume as much because like it's like it starts off with this kind of setup where like the entire school gets transported like isekai,
Okay.
and then like oh like some people woke up like cheese early, some people don't, and then so like they have to like create this like colony thing to like try to survive in this like forest full of monsters,
Okay.
and then like some of the, like the strongest people left to like try to find like civilization to ask for help, and then while they were gone, like a bunch of like power crazy kids just like wrecked everything, and like people started like killing people and stuff.
Okay.
So like the guy's like it's kind of like Ali Fruta, I guess. Or like the guy's like like to the verge of death and like blah, blah, like edgy like I can't trust any humans kind of kind of things. So it kind of annoys me, but
Do we have a 180?
not as bad as Ali Fruta,
Okay.
but like he gets better later, I guess. But
Okay.
but like the first volume was kind of annoying because of that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, his power is like he has this monster tamer power thingy, but instead of like some like making a monster safe, it's more like monsters don't really have a will or ego of their own. But then like if like his power makes his heart connects with them, which helps him like sprout an ego and stuff like that or something.
Okay.
So like they become like like companions and like family to him, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure I'm quite understanding, but okay.
But yeah. Also, monster growth and stuff. So
Oh my god.
I like this.
I'm judging. So also, I'm looking at this cover like,
Yeah.
why is Tokisaki in the background? I'm like,
Oh yeah, she is the like.
yeah, and then like in the foreground is Sakuya.
Oh yeah, shit.
Okay.
Yeah, but this one she's actually a doll. You can see like the doll joints. Like she's like a wooden magical puppet thing. So like at the beginning like she doesn't have. She's like doesn't have a face and stuff.
Okay.
But then she like craft weapons and she can just like craft replacement parts. Like if she breaks an arm, she can just craft a new arm out of wood and just like connect it.
Okay.
And then like so this girl, like, this one's actually human. So, like she's like encouraging her to like try to be more like pretty and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, this girl like she seems kind of creepy at the beginning because like she's kind of torment. Like when the main guy comes across her, like she's like being like tormented by a bunch of like other guys. So I'll leave the specifics up there. So like she's pretty much like dead inside and stuff like that. But and most of the time like she's just kind of like going with the flow, and like the main guy can't trust humans, like he doesn't trust her and stuff. But then like she's like she reveals herself to be like very smart, and like when like everyone else is in a pinch, and then like no one can like none of the like monsters know how to deal with like a situation they're in. Like even though she doesn't have any like fighting power, she manages like calm them down and like crack a different plan to like get things to happen.
So wait, is it like not everyone who got transported has powers, or she just has a power that's not for fighting?
Like everyone who gets transported has a potential to get powers, but like not everyone awakes to it. So like some people awaken to it later, and some people just don't awaken to it at all, and like we don't know if they're ever gonna like get any powers or not. And, like, so for a long time, like she doesn't have any like special powers, but she's just like really like crafty and smart, and like she's also like really like, understanding of like the emotions like the monsters that just like woke up to their like, egos.
Okay.
So she's also like a big influence on them too.
Okay.
So like even though she has like you get a bad first impression of her, like I like her a lot, and I really want to see her like like develop her like relation more with like this weird party of monsters and that untrustful guy.
Okay.
Yeah, like the series has kind of a rough start, but overall like it's really fun, and I think I like it a lot.
Oh, okay.
Although I can't. I guess I didn't screenshot the first volume art since I already like read it a long time ago. But the art in the first volume was like pretty jank, and like over time in like later volumes you kind of see like the artist improving. Although it's also still kind of a mixed bag. Like like for the cover, I think the cover like looks tends to be one of their like better drawings, and then like the insert art is like someone has more like jankness inside. I guess.
Is it the same illustrator for all?
Yeah,
of
it's the same illustrator, so it's kind of like they're like you can kind of see the illustrator improve over time.
Well, it could be that they're also kind of like a newbie type or something like that.
Yeah, possibly.
Actually, something I'm always curious about these light novels is like how many of the illustrators and authors have like some pre-existing relationship or something like, or are some of them just like friends, like, or is it just like more of a business type thing most of the time?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's mainly I'm just curious.
I think there's all sorts of like different dynamics.
Yeah.
Also depends on like how much the publisher wants to like, invest in an author too. Because I think like if the publisher really likes thinks an author can succeed, they think that they'll try to like snag an artist that the author likes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, always gotta have my blonde elf bitches.
Oh my god.
Also, white arachne. That's my favorite one in the series. Like look at me. I'm the blonde elf now.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to like a usual like anime stuff.
So I guess that's the only thing you've been reading.
I read some other stuff too, but they're mostly continuations, I guess. Well, I guess wait, no. Okay. I don't know. Like most, I've been mostly catching up on that series, so like kind of like wiped off some other stuff I read before that out of my mind.
Oh, okay. So I guess now on to the shows.
Muff Love got so it's always so intense.
So
like,
wait, for this week, are we talking about the past two episodes?
yeah,
or
past
so?
two episodes.
Okay.
Man, this bitch. It's such a waste of character design. Like, oh, glasses, megane, and then ponytail. And like, oh, cool looking lady. Cool One-san. And then she's this fucking rebel ass bitch.
Yeah. I think, like, before we found out she was part of this group, I was like, wondering, like, is she going to show up, like, on the base as, like, a side character or something like that?
Yeah.
But, like, guess not.
Fucking disappointment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like, in these later episodes, like, we see more, like the rebel people, like, talking to each other and, like, or screaming at their enemies.
Yeah.
And so you get more of their mindset, and, like, man, they're just a bunch of, like, delusional fucks.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel zero sympathy for them at all. And it's like, they're just a bunch of fucking idiots.
I guess that's what you call it. That sort of thing you get with, I guess we'll go with hyper-idealism. And there's something more specific I'm trying to think of. But
Fanaticism?
Yeah, maybe that's it. But, yeah.
Waste of character design. Yeah, so I guess we had the Valkyrie Squadron. We saw like glimpses of them before. Now the fight.
Yeah, so I guess on that side, there's actually like two main groups.
Yeah, it's the Valkyrie people attached to the UN, and then the fighting against the rebels here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this scene like this bitch ass motherfucker.
Osagi. I think that's his name, right?
Now yeah, something
like that.
Yeah, going on like final mission like. Like okay, for people who aren't like history nerds, this is directly something that they did in World War II for like the kamikaze pilots. Like before they went out on their like kamikaze mission, they would drink sake out of a cup and smash it into the ground and then like go suicide bomb.
Yeah.
So like yeah, like this is really like nationalistic imagery right here that they're using.
Yeah.
Group.
Oh yeah, I guess with how the history of this world is set up, it's slightly different.
Hmm.
So I guess some of the reforms that happened post World War II didn't happen, and like I guess a lot of that mentality still exists.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh yeah, we saw like Yuhi like getting motion sickness in the last episode. Like American guys like trying to like tell he's like trials them for like the what do you call it?
the motion sickness.
Yeah. But then like there's like a lot of like potential side effects and stuff. But I'm like come on, like you're like what's the situation being what it is? Like I fully think they should just like just trank that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Because like yeah like it's risky, but then like I feel like it's more dangerous to be where they are.
Yeah. Well, I guess the concern is like if people find out, rather than like, well, I guess partially what happens to her herself, but like, I guess it's a lot of emphasis like the fallout that could happen because of that.
No, I think they were more concerned about her health, and then I think they were talking about the fallout when they were like they were like what call it, biding their time.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
they created that like argument with the like between like they were trying instead of trying to convince like the American guy
Yeah.
Mana and Marimo just started like arguing among themselves as a or like pretend arguing among themselves,
Hmm.
and then like to like buy her time to recover.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they should just tranked her, and then they wouldn't be in a pinch. Also, like, oh, if she dies, that's what Meia's for.
Oh my god. Why are you so mean?
That's what Meia's for. Like, okay, she's the twin, meant to be the double body double, which is like the replacement Shoguns. Like, so it's like it's the same thing with like Asian parents. If I kill one, I'll just make another one.
Wait,
But there's already two of them, so if you kill this one, you just have spare.
wait. Maya's not the replacement. She's the sacrificial one. That's that's the opposite.
I mean, she's meant to be the sacrificial one, but then if this one dies, you can use like okay, she's the real one now. Like, look at me, I'm the shogun now. What I'm saying is, we can trank this bitch.
You're a bad mom. Okay. So I guess this is from when they, like
The Valkyrie fight.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Like the Valkyries, like for them, this is their first time using the new software in
Yeah,
in,
at
like,
least in
actual
live, at least in live combat, I guess.
yeah. So they're doing all these acrobatics, but then even despite that, like they like that like the I can't remember her name. That like the glasses bitch.
Yeah, I can't remember.
The glasses bitch still managed to like kill a whole bunch of them.
Yeah,
Like, just... But yeah, when I was like going through like taking screenshots, like every frame just looks so amazing, and there's just so many things like changing all at once. Like a lot of anime like they draw scenes and stuff like even though it's supposed to be like high action or
Yeah.
like a lot of like fight scenes and things there's not much like changing on the screen as much, but in these last few episodes like every frame is like completely different and just like so dynamic.
I definitely get the impression they spent a sizable portion of their, I guess, time budget, whatever you want to call it, like on these.
Yeah, seeing Marimo in the fortified suit is so hot. Love her.
Okay.
Oh yeah, then like American guys rant like I feel this so much. Like a time in human survival as a species at stake, instead of acting as a strategic linchpin of Far East theater, this country is engaged in a stupid, pointless civil war, wasting valuable time and resources. It's like, and thought of having my men die to a country that's immature, this asinine is something that makes me sick. And I was like, oh yes, go off, my boy, go off, my boy, drop the mic.
Yeah, I do remember liking him.
Yeah. And, like all these people, like Japanese people, like you see Maya like being pissed off, and like yes, like come on, he's got a point. Like you guys are not doing like a lot of good things over here right now.
Yeah.
Like come on. Like I'm all for like and for like being against like American supremacy and stuff, but this guy got a point.
Yeah. I think it's good to make a distinction between, I guess what do you call it? You know, different how people differ than like say the government type things. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I think I've also going on like a lot. Like this is actually something that like, I see in like real life rhetoric too. Like when like people discussing things where like okay, America is bad, therefore everything that America hates is good. Which
Yeah.
is
Well, yeah. I guess that's what I'm trying to. I was thinking of too. Yeah, something like that.
like yeah, America is bad, but that doesn't mean that this rebel shit is like any better.
Right.
And like considering the situation the world is in, like the rebels are just like fucking things up.
Right.
But in like in like real world conversations, like you have a lot of people who try to like be like so called liberals, but they like actually like defending China and trying to make it out like China is actually like just a victim and not as bad. But, like no like yeah like China's like it's at odds with America, but that doesn't mean China is good. Like their government is like yeah.
Yeah. Like those are separate. I guess it's like to some degree it's conflating two different things.
It's kind of like the whole like the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Like no, the enemy of your enemy is not your friend. Not in these situations.
Yeah. Now I feel like that phrase is overly simplistic.
Yeah,
I think it should be more like the enemy of your enemy might be useful for certain situations.
yeah. It's more like the enemy of my enemy is a potential pawn. That would be
Maybe, yeah.
better. But I mean like
It doesn't flow as easily.
yeah, it doesn't flow as easily, and like it's usually it's only like the simple things that can get passed down on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I found this part was really cool where like what's the captain Izumi
Yeah. Izumi.
like she's locked on in a fight with like the that glasses girl and the glasses girl is like this like super ace, so like really knock down a bunch of them, and then she's going toe to toe with her.
Yeah.
And even while that's going on, like she used her gun to like fire backwards to save her subordinate too.
Yeah.
And it's like holy shit, like damn.
I mean,
she's good.
she is the captain for a reason.
Yeah. But yeah, like this shot like just like really highlighted her skills.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess until now we haven't really seen anyone really do that.
Like firing backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I guess like from a design standpoint, I feel like this is one of those things that kind of sets like TSFs apart from like a lot of other mechs.
Yeah.
Because like they're very humanoid, but like they have a lot of auxiliary arms that you can do weird things with.
Yeah.
I guess like non-human things, obviously.
And bashing. I think the whole part like even if the machine can do it, it's hard for someone to like control and to like instinctively get the idea of like shooting behind.
Yeah, definitely.
The point that I thought like Roku's used the OS as like a roommate. Yeah, like, I mean we know that they're using it, but even then like she the captain's like way better at it than everyone else is.
I think we mentioned that earlier too, right?
Yeah. But yeah, like I feel like this is also we don't really see this so much because like we haven't seen many large scale like fights against beta
Yeah.
in the show, at least not like when on camera, I guess.
Right. I guess that's gonna be for later on for like more anti-beta stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like this kind of thing is more useful when you're just like in a big like free for all with a beta where like there's enemies in all directions and you can just keep firing. And,
Right.
And pretty much they said it's like to like semi-automatic.
Right.
But then like if you're in like a small scale battle or like when you need like a lot of precision, it's a lot harder to use it backwards.
Yeah. Well, we should see more 360 at some point.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I guess we saw that in like Total Eclipse most. Yeah, mostly we saw it with the Scarlet Twins using the 360.
Well, yeah.
But then again, they're like.
Well, that's co-pilot.
Yeah. But yeah, all these scenes are like them like clashing together. It's like just so cool. Oh yeah, like the Walker or whatever his name is. If I gets like what's going on. But, oh yeah, I like this part a lot too. Like, oh, I got the feeling some of the Tom's pretty sincere, and Mana's just like, I'm afraid I don't know what you mean, and like just like this smooth smile on her face, like she's just so cool. She's just so cool.
Yeah, I think there's kind of an interesting dynamic between the two.
I ship it.
Maybe.
I mean, it's probably like I can't remember how much interaction these two have, but like I feel like this dynamic between them is like just so nice.
Right, right. It works pretty well, I think.
Yeah, so in the end they brought down this like glasses bitch, and she just like ran the sword through.
Oh yeah, is she still in action at the end, or did she actually like die?
No, I think
I think she's alive, isn't she?
she's still alive, but like they have like no mercy, run her through, kill this bitch.
Oh yeah, but then I guess by the time they finished off the battle, like it's like
Oh,
they realize like,
yeah, it's all for this airdrop all along.
yep.
Oh. Like since they're flying low, I wonder if like the Valkyries can like shoot the airplanes down, but they probably didn't have the leeway to do so.
I mean, they could also be low on ammo,
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah, like they had like fly very low to avoid the laser class.
Right.
But yeah, I like to see a lot where like the TSS come out of a container, and then you see like how the shoulder armor is like folded in and folded back to like be compact inside the
Oh yeah,
space.
yeah.
And then like it deploys in midair. That's a really cool part of like the previous episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess we get to see more like Tama and her father.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I never really got this feeling like Tama being like anxious about her father until now, about like how like a lot of people like see him as like a traitor kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm not sure if we really get too much of that perspective from Alternative, like the game.
Yeah.
Well, or maybe it's been a while, obviously, so I don't remember everything like 100%.
Yeah.
But I guess you see more of the relationship in the other stuff, like extra when you go down that route and stuff. A little bit. Well, not for the specific situation, I mean, but just like how they're,
you see that relationship, and you don't I don't think get the same sense of anxiety that they have right now.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Like in Extra, like there's that kind of like love between them, but also kind of like tension.
Yeah.
But there wasn't really like an enemy like questioning their
Yeah, I
bond.
suppose that's true. Yeah.
Well, I guess there was that like that rival guy where it, like turns out
the rival dojo.
the rival dojo, but turns out in the end like it was all a ruse.
Oh yeah.
Like god damn it, this crafty old man. Oh yeah, and she was talking with Irma from like the woman. This part where like oh she's like refugee from Finland in a refugee camp, and then like she's serving the military to try to get citizenship, and then get her family out. Like because like her I think her brother served and then like died or something.
Yeah, something like that.
But then like in order to get your family out of the refugee camps, you need to like serve until the end of your term. So
yeah,
that didn't count, and I was like, man, this is a lot like 86.
Yeah,
Like how like the 86 are like oh like if you go out to fight and like your family can be free, but then like oh they just make sure that everyone dies so nothing happens.
Oh.
I mean I'm pretty sure it's the other way around where like 86 feels a lot like it's influenced heavily by Muff-Love.
It could be.
But yeah, like when this detail came up, like I was immediately thinking about that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, modern policy like kind of has this too, actually. So like, if you do enlist into like the U.S. Military as a non-citizen, you can get citizenship through it.
Yeah.
I guess if you do enlist that way, you're limited in terms of your upward mobility because some of the stuff is locked. I guess you could say, but like, it is one of those things that a lot of people will take advantage of, like, because it is. I guess how would I put it? It's a straightforward way to get U.S. citizenship.
Yeah.
Rather than having to go through all those like loopholes or not loopholes.
Those convoluted procedures.
Yeah, all the like bureaucratic tape, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it feels realistic in that sense to me. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much like real world policy.
Yeah.
Also, like a lot of people are like, oh, like these people like these servicemen, they're fighting for your country, they're doing so brave. A lot of times they're there because like they don't have any other choice.
Right. Like I'm sure there's some people like that, but then obviously not everyone's like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the thing where you can arguably say that the government has a vested interest in keeping in pushing people down because it encourages them to sign up for the military in a way.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, like when like he was like sitting in front and like talking to all the soldiers and stuff and sitting in front of this tree. Like this kind of pose, this kind of shot, like just feels very regal.
Yeah.
And like it's been almost a decade, so I don't remember much from when I played the VN. But I never really got the sense of like Yuhi being that like that regal or imposing, I guess.
It could possibly be like the translation maybe, or like the presentation.
Yeah, but here in this shot, like I feel like you can really kind of feel like the weight and aura like coming out of her.
Uh huh.
So I like that a lot. Oh yeah, and the part where like Yuhi and Mei are switching parts and like they had to make it like oddly sexual.
Oh yeah, that's just anime. It's like,
Oh yeah, intense moment where everyone can die. Let's have this like fan service shot.
yeah. But yeah, I guess before this, before she had that kind of speech or whatever in front of everyone, it was actually more like a 1-to-1 with Takeru,
Oh yeah, she had that thing too.
because they were kind of, I guess it was essentially kind of a, what do you call it, a conversation about, say, leadership in some sense.
Yeah.
Which I think this whole like arc is very important in terms of like Takeru kind of like learning like that kind of thing as a lesson, I guess.
Hmm.
So like, oh, yeah, it's leading up to something. let's leave it like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't remember this happening in the VN at all. So I mean, like, did they change it or?
I feel like they changed it, but maybe I'm just wrong.
Yeah, because like it'd be one thing if it's just me not remembering, but like for both of us to not remember it.
Yeah,
But yeah, this whole like mind control thingy going on.
yeah, they went all Manchurian Candidate on us.
Yeah. But yeah, and, like in this shot, like we saw like this, I guess you need to move your head a bit.
Oh,
Like we saw like this guy like looking at like Irma while she's like staring at her locket. Like at first I wasn't sure like who is gonna be, but then like looking at first I thought it was one of like the rebel spies, but then looking at it, it kind of looks like an American. But I don't think that's Walt the commander.
I don't think so.
So I think maybe he's like this was probably like foreshadowing that like there's something going on with her. So like maybe he's the guy just like assigned to like keep watch over her and manipulate her.
Yeah. I could have sworn she shows up later, like in the game. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
And this shot of like Meiya pretending to be Yuhi's cool.
Yeah.
Well, she still has like triangular like fringe bangs.
Yeah. I think that's just for our benefit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's all the time like twins always have different colored hair for some reason, but it's like oh, you two look exactly alike, and they get confused all the time or something. It's like, oh, I think that's just for us to like distinguish them.
Actually, like makes it like Oran High School Host Club where the twins have like different colored hair, but like they had intentionally dyed that way because people can't tell them apart.
Oh.
And then, and so like, and then there's like that like backstory about like how like ever since they were kids, like even their own parents can't tell them apart when they like pretend to be the other one.
Yeah.
And then so one day they just like change hair dyes and like pretend to be the other person, and then like the main girl was like the only one who was like just naturally like, oh, I guess you two just like felt like switching it up this day, and they were like wait, what?
Well, I mean, she's actually perceptive.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes.
Is she really?
For
she
stuff
really?
like that, let's.
Is she really?
Well, I think she's clueless when it comes to herself. Is the thing.
Well, she's clueless to a lot of other things too.
I guess.
Yeah. I want to watch that again. Kiss, fall in love. Oh god, I'm getting high school flashbacks. But yeah, like this was a really cool scene, and even though it has like this thing for our benefit, like in the anime, like Yuhi and Meiya look a lot closer to each other
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I remember in the weekend, like they look like way different. And I'm just like, what? Like how did anyone get them mixed up?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, and don't. Like, everything was America all along.
Nani?
Nani? Oh yeah, this face like Walker is like, ugh.
Yeah.
He looks like Mr. Incredible here.
Oh, maybe.
Like just like kind of
Like proportion wise.
like big jaw, kind of like wide neck kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just the angle that they're showing him because like he doesn't look like this normally, but like in this shot, like he looks like Mr. Incredible.
Oops. Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, like the guy who fired the first shot of like American Intelligence Agency, and then like the government and the Americans were like actually suppressing the ceasefire order. So yeah, as always, America's in there trying to manipulate things.
America.
America, fuck yeah. Although like, it still doesn't absolve the rebels though, because like even if America's like manipulating it, like if the rebels that were the ones who like made it to this point, and America just kind of like threw in like a small spark in.
Yeah.
So these guys are still full of shit.
So I guess that's basically where it ends, right?
No, a bit more.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like this part, like how can you condemn the government who forced the people to from their homes to Mount Tinkin after what you've done? And like, yeah, like you're a bunch of like fucking hypocrites.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I think they end on Takuru getting the formula or speedrunning to the OS trials. That's pretty good. Okay, I probably have to be vague because like, in case there's like someone who's watching who doesn't know the full alternative, but we have one more episode in alternative next week, so they're probably gonna end.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna end. I think they're either gonna end at the very end of this conflict going on, or when he goes back to get the formulas.
Yeah. They like, I guess the current pace of these episodes have been a little bit more like, I guess, slower compared to the first half, and I guess it's been, they've been showing more detail, but they could potentially go back to like the speed run, like first few episodes. Where it's like we gotta rush this in.
Yeah, I guess the big question is, will it end before or after he goes back to get the formula, and will Redacted show up or not?
Yeah.
Like, I want to say Redacted, but like, if they do show Redacted, it'll probably be at the last frame where like, oh, you see her, and then Nani?
Yeah, yeah.
And then just like end.
I think it's gonna be some sort of like quote cliffhanger-y type thing like that.
Yeah, they really fleshed out this arc. Like, yeah, I like this. I like that they fleshed out this arc a lot because like this is the stuff about Muff Love that I like. Like, I know Muff Love has a bunch of different things about like character interactions and development, but like for me personally, the geopolitics and different like overlapping plots and all the mecha fights is like what I'm most invested in.
I feel like for Muv Love, it potentially has a lot that different people can like.
Yeah.
It's kind of like just all mashed up together.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and then the scene it gets wrecked by Hunter 2. But yeah, those like dead like mind controlled eyes.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't remember this in the end. Like I thought like after the talk, like it was pretty much over.
Yeah, I think we might have to load up our save file and double check.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because like, I just got through playing like Unlimited like again when I was like building the Takemi Katsuchi. So I guess I just like go on straight to alternative.
Yeah. I think, assuming we're right and this wasn't how it originally panned out, like it could just be to give it a more dramatic conclusion.
Yeah.
Like obviously they're not going to finish the story with this. I'm pretty sure they are going to have second season though.
It looks like they're leading up to the second season.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean that's kind of how like anime production is nowadays, where like they come out in like 12 episode chunks instead of like doing like 2 courses at the same time.
Yeah, that seems to be a lot more common where you have the split like that.
Like even with really popular stuff like Tensula and Mushoku Tensei, even though like those two are like they're guaranteed to keep being ongoing for a long time, they still end they still split up production to make it easier to handle.
Yeah, I guess part of it gives them more time for pre-production type things, planning.
Hopefully nothing confirmed yet. Yeah, I mean it's pretty hard for them to confirm like right away.
Yeah, it could be a case of where like final episode airs and then they have like a 5-second teaser. It's like, oh, second season 2023 or something like that. 2022. I don't know, you know, the usual thing.
Yeah,
Like last minute announcement.
Yeah, I'm also thinking of like say like Gensoki, where like it seemed like it just ended without any announcement, but then like a few weeks later, it's like, oh, say Gensoki season 2 confirmed for blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, just a random announcement like.
Yeah, just randomly see on Twitter and like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, not expected.
I guess they probably have to like look at the ratings and income and stuff.
Yeah, well, see if they sell enough NFTs.
Oh my! Oh, I forgot they were doing that. Oh.
So do we need to go get some NFTs?
No, we're not getting NFTs.
But if we get enough, we can get our names in the credits for the Blu-ray.
But look, we have NFT right here. Nice fat titties.
Oh my god. This is... You must be stopped.
Okay, and then we have like normally we would go into like 86 right after Muff-Love because like there's a lot of parallels between them, but because 86 has that whole production issue where they have an episode and then they skip and then an episode and then they skip and then like last.
I think within the last 5 weeks it's like 2 actual episodes.
Yeah.
2 actual episodes, a recap thing, a sort of recap thing, but it's voice actor.
Yeah, the voice actors like,
and then just like nothing for another week.
Oh, I think the previous week was nothing because I think Gorenge has a pilot episode for a new season or something.
Oh,
so it was already like scheduled ahead of time that they would not have the time slot.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they had. Wonder what the production issues were.
Yeah. It was something.
Yeah, man. Frederica's VA like was pretty cute though.
Yeah.
I thought her like her normal talking voice is like really, it's really like Seiyu anime voice, I guess.
Yeah.
Then they showed off the Rick. I want those Rick and Leif model kits. I need those Rick and Leifs.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
So I guess now we're onto a different mech thing.
Yeah, I mean, and there's like, oh, Russian guy, he's like, no, his wills and powers, that was quantity over quality, and like that's just normal like Russian military doctrine.
Yeah, that's just Russia.
That's just Russia. Like it's not just him; it's just like that's just how they do things.
Yeah.
Actually, are they doing this as a part of the Eurasia?
I think that they're part of your.
Like in this universe, I think they're part of the Eurasian bloc,
think so,
right?
yeah,
Oh, yeah, because it's like North America, Eurasia,
Oceania,
and then
Asia.
not China.
Yeah. So wait, I'm still confused. Like, does Asia, is it just China, like a different name for China, or is it more like China plus other like?
It's probably China plus other people, but the way the show is treating it is pretty much not China.
Yeah.
Like even down to like the different like character designs and
Yeah.
and like the office aesthetics and the interior designs and everything. It's very like it's pretty much like screaming that it's like it's China but not China.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
And oh, the most important tactic that brought down Britannia: destroy the land.
Oh yeah, it's like what, like luring them to that bridge and then just demoing it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Lelouch with Britannia strikes again. Which is funny because they actually have another character that's voiced by Lelouch in this show.
Yeah.
Speaking of, here's Lelouch.
Oh yeah. I guess there wasn't really much to say in that previous episode.
Yeah, it wasn't really straightforward, nothing much.
It was mainly like a battle-focused one, I guess.
Yeah. Well, actually I think maybe as a whole, like most episodes, you can just sum it up in like a few sentences.
Oh, probably.
Well, I guess there aren't that many shows that are like Muff-Love where they're like cramming a whole bunch of information into one thing.
Yeah. I feel like half our talks are usually just Muff-Love.
Yeah. Also, like Muff-Love, like change screenshots, like every frame just looks so smooth and so cool, but then like other shows just like not much kind of going on. Oh yeah, and also like the whole like false autonomy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this part where like the main guy runs into like the not Graham Acre. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, he like this American ice pilot. He's pretty much like Graham Acre from Gundam 00. Like,
He looks kind of similar.
He looks so similar, and like even like the way he talks, the way he acts, like his ace pilot status and his philosophy, like it's very much Graham Acre. Even down to this part, like like accidentally running into the boy and like giving information. Like this happened in Gundam 002, where like Susanna was investigating his site, and then like Graham Acre found him, and like it was like sus, and it just like randomly said like talking to himself like, oh, by the way, we saw this like enact going in like this direction, right? And they just like walk away, and the other guy's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. So when's he gonna learn Bushido?
Arguably, he already did. I mean, he was really like going on the autonomous, like eating like taiyaki. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, like this taiyaki is so delicious. This is why Japan is good. This is why we need to save Japan so that we can get this delicious taiyaki.
Oh yeah, never mind.
He's already Mr. Bushido.
Oh man.
But yeah, like when what's main dude? What's his name again?
Wait, what is the name?
Was it Guy? Wait, no, was Guy?
Guy was the AI, wasn't it? No, Guy was the other guy.
Guy was the other dude, right?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I don't remember anyone's names in the name. But yeah, when the main dude had that whole thing with like the not China, and he was like oh, if you do anything, like me and Ken will stop you. Like I was like, man, this probably gonna come back to bite him in the butt one day. And they're like, oh yeah, like this like Graham Acre like found him because of like the whole like voice match thingy.
Yeah, the way it was presented though, like I originally thought it's like, oh, was it some special psychic powers? Like, oh no, you just recognize the voice.
Yeah. Because I mean, I already thought of like that whole like scene with not China already because like it was already on my mind. But like even if it wasn't, like there's kind of precedent because like, we saw Graham Acre at like we were standing on the battlefield and he just like replayed the entire battle in his head.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. The reasonable assumption is he's psychic.
I believe the term you're looking for is new type.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right.
My wishes over their airspace. Oh yeah, and like such bad scene, like it's like great. Like, oh, why are you telling us this? Like, oh, I don't know. Like, it's Graham Acre.
This is some subtle stuff right here.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess like earlier they were talking about how like they couldn't get a lot of people into the Asian territory to fight ghosts.
Yeah.
So I guess they're doing this to like try to like temporarily join forces, even if they're not really cooperating, but they can like use each other to like take down ghosts. I guess. I think that's what he's going for.
Probably something like that. Just like, oh, things are conveniently lining up that we can not fight each other. Something like that.
I mean, they're probably gonna fight each other like after Ghost is over.
Oh, yeah.
The American way. Oh, I guess
there's not too much to say.
Yeah, it's not. These last two episodes were really slow.
Yeah. Trying to think, we didn't really have too many character moments either. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it's more like a what do you call it? Setup for the next part or something like that.
I guess we're gonna end the core with. I can't remember if this is gonna be 12 episodes or 24 episodes, but well, either way, they're gonna end like the core with the big showdown with Ghost again, probably.
Probably something like that. But what was I gonna say? Like, they're definitely not wrapping up the story next episode.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but like in other related news, they released like box art and like promotional images for like the Bandai model kits for Ghost, and they had Ghost, although the model kit like it was the one where the right arm is still the stolen right arm instead of the repaired one.
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna release like a Ghost repaired version kit later on down the line sometime.
So they don't want to give you like a kit that has like both, so you can just pick.
It's gonna be Peep and I exclusive. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones.
That's we're peak capitalism.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but like Shion's, I mean the
gold one.
Yeah, the gold one, like Reiki or like, whatever. I think it's called Reiki. They also showed off the kit for that, and like it looks so cool. But like it's already my favorite design because like the whole like high speed Naginata fighting style thing.
Yeah.
And like everything's so sleek and it has like this like cool head that's like really like sharp and pointed, and like the model kit looks really cool too. So I really want that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they also have a model kit of like Shion herself.
Oh yeah. So here's the question.
You didn't get both to stand them next to each other.
Well, that too. I was thinking like, have they made it so that you can armor her up?
Probably not, but that's exactly what I want to do though. That's why I want to get. I want to get like two of each, so I can have like just the kid by itself, and then like, have like her in like normal mode. But I also want to get extra of each kid, so I can do this like Mecha Musume Shion version.
Otaku was a mistake.
I also want to do that with Lena from '86 too, where like making her like Arachne with like the Juggernaut parts.
Otaku was a mistake.
Bench from the Heroes Party. Huh? Oh, the color looks. Wait. Oh, wait. That's just because my other screen is such. Oh yeah, I forgot to color calibrate the screen.
Oh yeah, I guess let's do that sometime before we actually start drawing on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess looking at the other screen, the color isn't as saturated, but it's a pretty nice shot. It's cool.
It could also be the angle, like it may affect the colors a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, moving this down, and everyone's like, "Nani?"
Like I'm retired from being the hero.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like jailbreaking the alchemist guy. Oh yeah, I like to see it a lot where like she's in with Tise.
Yeah.
And like like the whole time Tise has been really scared of her because like you can kind of see it in the show, although the light novel describes it more where like because Ruthie is just like this overbearing or like super powerful like hero presence, like everyone's just naturally scared of her just by like base instinct. So the whole time like Tise will be like terrified of her too.
Yeah.
But then like this like Mr. Crawley Wally, what are they? Like uke-san?
So something like that.
Uke. Like it's like keep tapping her cheek like no, like look at your friend, look at her, really look at her, and she says like oh the friend like she's just sad, she's just like a normal girl, and then they bond and become like close friends.
So wait, is this something like is it more like something that humans feel and not so much like other animals?
I think everyone does, but like it gets the spiders just like
just
special.
Oh, okay.
I guess.
Okay, I wasn't sure if like, you know, like if some like squirrel comes like, oh, they'll just be terrified and run.
Maybe. I think like everything like everything alive is just terrified of her.
Oh, okay. The trees will all just like get up and just like leave.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a really like touching moment. So pretty happy to see this. Oh yeah, and we have Boichi Sandan. So yeah, now we see that like he's the one behind the whole like mana draining thing.
Oh yeah.
They thought like the spirits earlier.
We don't really know what the final goal is, right?
We don't know it yet. Like
Okay.
but he's collecting the spiritual energy or mana or something for whatever it is he wants. And then like he's looking for something that that is like overlaps with like the rune where they're keeping the alchemist guy.
Yeah.
So, which is why they have the final fight. Oh yeah, like Ari's like trying to find Ruti. But yeah, this Blood of Thor, like he basically like cut up this Albert champion dude.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, Albert's another one of those like oddly common is like isekai names.
Yeah.
Like Albert and Gaius are oddly common. Oh yeah, and how Realist Hero Ruled the Kingdom had both an Albert and a Gaius in there.
Oh yeah.
Like the previous king, Albert, and like the prince of the enemy nation, Gaius.
Yeah. Well, I guess you have certain names you end up using a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I guess not for isekai, but I think like when you have like American guy in Japan, like you have like a few names you can use, like John, or I think I've seen Billy a lot.
Karakili Billy, Karam Double O.
But yeah, it's like maybe you just have your like set list and you just like pick one at random.
Yeah. But yeah, when it's like isekai or fantasy or like historical, that for like the names Albert and Gaius that come up a lot.
Yeah.
Like if it's like John or Billy, then like I mean it's common even like modern day real life too. It's like this kind of thing. But then, like Gaius, like not many people are called Gaius in real life nowadays.
I don't know, maybe.
But it's like it's all over the place in fantasy. Like even Fire Emblem Awakening had a guy named Gaius.
I guess.
But he's been draining like Albert's blood, like used it for his like ritual compass thingy, blah blah blah. Yeah, Kugiri loves taking baths.
So I guess then they have like
Yeah, Chise pretty much went into like try like prevent a bloodbath because she's like Like these two, like
Yeah.
oh, Precious Imoto, and then like oh Ani-san's new lover.
So wait, was her chest that big?
Did you say? Oh yeah. Wait, okay, it's not supposed to be that big.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. It's Cookie Ray. Cookie Ray can't have big breasts.
Uh,
I was thinking Cookie Ray is like what, like 40, 50, something like that now.
yes, if you if you want.
Wait, how?
And that something like that.
I think she's
I
she's
think
a lot older.
30s.
I think she's a lot older than us.
Wait,
Isn't she?
I'm not sure about that one.
Oh, yeah, I have to look it up. Man, like, but she's just like been around for so long, and it just sounds like such a. She sounds like so like that squeaky cute voice.
Yeah.
Although before Chise, I haven't seen her in any anime like for like a few years, I think.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how work prospects are for like voice actors and stuff.
Yeah, going more into detail about in the past, where like even though a lot of the villagers like they chant Ruti because of she's a hero and like she looks like expressionless and stuff. Like whenever they're in trouble, like they always ask for her for help, and because of the hero's blessing inside her, like even if she's sort of gonna die or like she can't do anything or she really doesn't want to, like she has to go like do it.
This is this is very relatable.
But yeah, so like when that happens, like it's always been Gideon who saved her.
I need someone who can help me. But anyway, this is kind of relatable, to be honest. Like, I think people just assume I don't really care, and they always ask me for help.
Oh yeah, how like every time you try to leave work, it's like, oh, can you help do this?
Yeah, and then like, oh, here I go again.
Shit, here we go again. But yeah, like the example that like they mentioned in the light novel that like really stuck with me was that like suppose a kid like they drop a toy into like the sewer of the village,
Yeah,
or like whatever like cesspool sewer, blah blah blah. Like because of her hero's blessing, like even though she really doesn't want to do it and she's repulsed by it, like it'll compel her like to like jump into the sewer, like get the toy for the kid anyways. So like in like cases like she's about to like jump into it, but then like Gideon would just jump in the head first and go way through like the literal shit and like do stuff so that she doesn't have to do it. So he's been like protecting her like since they were kids like that.
dang, taking one for the team.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not just about like fighting monsters. Like even just any random thing where like oh someone needs help, like she gets compelled to do it even if
So it could just even be something like, oh, I need help cooking or some.
maybe.
Well, just like, I guess, like I guess the main thing is not the fighting; it's just more like the helping.
Yeah, like being a hero.
Okay.
So it's a really tragic curse for her. But yeah, like this whole thing where like she's so attached to Gideon because like she can't have like any like new emotions pretty much because of the blessing. Oh yeah, and then, like these guys finally make it to town, and that appears again.
Yeah, and he's like, "Yo, why are you missing that arm?"
Yeah. But yeah, I remember like he showed up last time and like he had that like this like evil grin on his face, and you were like, "Oh, what's this guy planning?" And like, "Oh, you thought it was Dana, but it was me. She's San Dun. She's San Dio.
Okay.
San Leo."
Oh, okay. So here's the faker.
Yeah, the faker with like the two arms, and this guy just has like one arm. But yeah, like since like Shinsan only managed to like bite off like one of his arm, like his transformation and memories aren't complete. That's why he's been like avoiding Red, because like Red knows that very well and would have been able to like, see through it.
Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah. But yeah, like if he ate like that entirely, then like kind of makes you wonder like if would even Red be able to find out or not. Probably not, because like in Logarovia, like yeah, the other character is also named Gaius. God damn it! Like Gaius was like eaten completely, and then like Red, like even though Red was like trained by him since she was a kid, like she couldn't tell him apart at all.
Yeah.
And Ari's just being like batshit crazy, like God damn, like these sheets are expensive.
Yeah. So like, I'm wondering, like, is he gonna have to pay for it at the end?
Yeah. Or like home insurance or some shit.
Maybe.
You sue him. But yeah, and like they just see them like flying overhead.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I guess this part where like this whole time like thought like the devil's blessing was supposed to like just give like the F demon thingy because like uses
yeah.
the F demon hearts,
Right.
so it gets the F demon blessing. But then like now they're like, oh, like that's actually like a camouflage. It's actually like a like nameless blessing and it's hidden inside that no one knows.
Uh-huh.
Like and like because like her body like cancels out the F demon blessing. Like she's the only one who like found out about this.
Yeah. So I wonder if that's a case of like, oh, what would it? Is it one that they just don't really know what it's going to do, or is it more like, is it kind of like a? I was gonna say prototype. That's not the word. Like a precursor to other skills.
Yeah.
Like I don't really know how this. Well, I guess we don't really know how the skills come about.
Yeah.
But like, is it like the seed that becomes something else type thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, like I think the demon they hinted in previous episode where like, oh, like you don't actually need the demon hearts to make this like blessing thing.
Uh-huh.
And let not go into more detail about what this drug is, but they might review it in the next episode, so I think I'll hold off on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, after this part, like it's after where I read to because I read after like the third volume, like the first volume already came out, but I was planning on like saving it until like the end of the show.
Yeah.
Then they go into the fourth volume. But it kind of seemed like it was the pacing kind of made it seem like it was gonna go for a standard like three volumes per 12 episode thing, but this is the end of the third volume, so they're probably gonna end it. So the next parts are like parts that I haven't read up to yet.
Oh, okay.
So I guess they're gonna end the show at like at the end of the fourth volume probably.
Maybe.
Man, just so satisfying. It's like seeing her like just stab at Aries.
Yeah. Well, technically, he's still alive.
Yeah. Should've just killed this bitch. Then, like, in these stories and, like, in anime and books and all sorts of things, there's so many stories where, like, you could have avoided so much trouble if you just killed off the bad guy instead of, like, letting them live.
Well, I feel like in this case, it's one of the ones that make the most sense. Because, like, I guess it's her... The compulsion is weakened, but it's not, like, eliminated.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, this one, it makes the most sense.
Yeah. Also, like since, like, Red was only, like, mildly injured, like, she like, held off. But she was like, oh, if Red died, I would have killed you.
Yeah. So, what was I gonna say? Like, yeah. There's... it's not just an emotional reason for not doing that, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man, if I got isekai, how many bodies would I leave behind?
Like, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, like kill everyone in my past.
Oh, the way you phrased it made it sound like how many bodies would I be in, like, inhabit?
What?
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 I don't know.
No, this guy like, oh, even though he knows like this guy's like a true demon, he's just like need to join up. But like, oh, I need to be hero. Blah, blah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess one of the things that kind of bothered me about like him is like he's very incompetent.
Aries.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole time he's a dumbass. Like
Yeah.
he has powerful magic, but he doesn't have the brains to use it.
Yeah. So like, it's not just like he's being like bad or villainous or whatever like that. It's just like
He's just dumb.
yeah. That's the main thing. He's not very good at doing his bad things.
Yeah.
That's the part that really annoys me, to be honest.
Yeah, like she's not is kind of like the more like mastermind kind of type going on. Aries is just kind of long for the ride, I guess.
I mean, that's what it's like he's trying to like be the pilot, but no, he's terrible at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, he's the kind of guy who like he's easy to manipulate as long as you stroke his ego and make it seem like and make him think he's in control when he's not.
Well, yeah.
We've got
Something completely different.
yeah. That's just so much like my senpai is annoying. It's just so cute. Like it's just so adorable and cute.
Mm-hmm. So I guess they had the like beach vacation thing.
Yeah, like summer vacation. Like, but I thought Japan doesn't get vacations. What is this like weird company where you can like go home early on time?
Yeah, what is this company?
Oh yeah, it's like you don't being flanked by two one-sangs. Like I feel there's like this one shota thing going on. It's like
Yeah.
I kind of like this. I kind of like this one shota thing.
Oh my god. They are leaning pretty hard into this, to be honest.
Like yeah, like it's improper, but like I mean, in terms of fiction, like I kind of like how this is going.
I like her nails.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this part like just I feel like this is such a memeable picture.
Yeah,
But, like
it's a Dojin cover.
Yeah, it's a doji cover. Yeah, it's a doji cover too. But you can also put this meme, but like capture like me, and then like I don't know, something on one side and something on the other side.
Probably.
Like, tempting.
Let's do it.
And they will get a capture without like the text to the bottom. Man, kind of jealous of him though. Like, having like two like on his songs just like poking from the side, being flanked.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like he's like, oh, on his side, like, oh, here's tempura, your favorite, right? And just everyone just pow tempura on him, and he's like, ah, shit, how I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, I wonder how many people actually do these like tests of courage thingies, like walking
Oh,
around.
I don't know.
And then like, oh, because he's scared of bugs.
I guess so. Wait, what was this part?
Oh yeah, they buy like ice cream and she's like just like sucking on the cola and just like.
Oh, you want this?
Oh, you want some?
And like just gets the other half or whatever you call it,
Yeah.
or a different one. One of the two.
It's kind of interesting seeing when I was about to say Anju, I was like, she's like, Hayami Saori also voiced Anju in like '86. Like, I feel like Anju and Sakurai like they overlap a lot. Like I think I mentioned it in a previous episode where Sakurai feels like how Anju would be if she grew up in a world without war like that.
No.
I mean, a lot of their like personality and like aura is like kind of similar.
It could also just be like the types of character she ends up voicing.
Yeah.
And happen to be that way.
Yeah, I mean Hayami Saori and then like same season airing concurrently.
Yeah.
But even like hairstyle, body type, and like One-sang vibes, they feel a lot like pretty similar. And this guy kind of feels, to a lesser extent, but he kind of feels a bit like the blonde guy that was like she kind of liked in '86.
Uh huh.
So yeah, like can you see like this it kind of feel like seeing this version that's happy like just feels more important or more heartwarming because of that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's kind of interesting that she's going more and more on the offensive, even though like up until now that she's like closed herself off like all the guys, and then she's like warmed up to him a bit and like been a bit more suggestive, and now she's just getting more and more aggressive with it.
I think she's getting desperate. She's like, just do it, man.
Just need a pounce on him.
Maybe. Like maybe she's like getting tired of him being too, what do you call it?
Passive.
Yeah.
Wimp.
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like in like Venture Heroes Party 2, like Red and Red, where like Red's like oh let's get this double bed, and Red's like no single bed, and like furniture guy's like wimp.
Maybe.
That's cute for the bar. Oh, will you hang out with me next summer? It's like the guy's like, yeah. What about tomorrow? Like, damn it. I feel like he probably gets the gist, but like he's just like pretending not to.
Is he?
Maybe I feel like that's not what it is, but he can also just be like that, like dense naturally too.
Yeah.
But like he's a very like typical like dense guy prototype. I mean archetype. But at the same time, like because he's like the senpai is like really good at taking care of other people, it also seems like he's a very like perspective kind of person. So it's hard to tell whether like he's dense or he's just like trying to keep things smooth without rocking the boat.
So are you saying kind of like he's trying to, what do you call it? Well, I guess maybe in some sense professional. I guess you could say.
Maybe
like something to that effect.
Maybe it's hard to tell. Like I don't see it going either way.
Maybe.
But yeah, I just like him a lot too. He's such a cool guy. Oh yeah, this Tana, she's pretty cute like this.
Yeah.
But like, oh, they match. Man, when I see his face, I think of this here is laughing in my head.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what was this all about?
I don't know, just randomly, just like, oh, suddenly like manju eating contests at the beginning of the next episode.
Yeah.
And like the other group, the Russian with the cool girl. Like,
Yeah.
is she actually Russian or?
See, I'm not sure. Like, at first I thought she was just Russian otaku.
Yeah.
But I think she might actually be, Russian or like part Russian, because wasn't it like that the store owner like thought like what do you call it, just said something about like, oh, this foreign girl or something like that,
or like foreign looking girl.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe she's like half or something.
Oh crap! And then go look up again. Like, I wonder if she's voiced by that VA that really likes Russian stuff, the one that can actually speak Russian.
Sakasumi.
Oh wait, was Sakasumine?
I think so.
Oh god.
Maybe we have to double check.
Yeah. Wait, was Sakasumine?
Yeah.
Man, she has such a wide range, too.
Yeah, I think it's her. I'm not, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, and then they have their basketball like time.
Yeah, it feels like so heartwarming. Like, oh, like this guy like helping to take care of like her younger brother.
Yeah.
And you know how to say it. Like you can tell like he's not doing it because of like ulterior motives. Like he's just genuinely like a helpful kind of guy. So like it's just like so sweet and adorable. And then like, oh, like he invites other people like to help join up to like make it all fun. And she's like, nyeh. This power like, oh, I was supposed to just like spend time with him alone.
Yeah. She's getting desperate.
Like it's so cute though. Like the whole time she's like oh, like hard, like aloof, hard to get, and now she's like, oh,
I feel like I think it makes sense because like in some sense she's probably more used to like guys like trying to hit on her all the time.
Yeah, I guess it's all the
But like the one time she wants it to happen, it's like, oh.
Yeah. I guess it's the first time that she's like really like falling in love, like in the time span of the show at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cute seeing her about. Oh yeah, Futuban.
Oh, the double KO.
Double KO. Wow, like.
Like we're pretty sure she's actually like physically strong, right?
Futuba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She like a monkey.
She like a little sheepy monkey. But I think she's not aware of how strong she really is.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get a chance to spend any time with you.
Yeah. So sad.
I think this is the first time she actually said something that was like.
She said it directly, actually, didn't she? At some point.
Did she?
I think so.
I don't remember. Maybe she did, but as far as I remember, like this is the first time she actually said anything that's like pretty like direct and not like just.
Well, yeah, it's this episode.
Yeah.
Like I think she just straight up said it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we'll have to double check.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then they had to take a bath after like
public bath. Yeah. Man, this man just teasing.
Yeah.
Man, at first I thought like this friend might be a lesbian, but then like, oh, there's that like Anya that thing going on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like he's like talking to senpai, like, oh, how I get big, and like getting advice, and like senpai stands up like, oh. And this is like just traumatized for life.
Maybe. So is he gonna start drinking all that milk now?
Maybe, but like instead of like being impressed or whatever, he's just terrified. It's just terrifying.
Maybe.
I mean, to be fair, like if I saw that, I'd probably be terrified too.
Yeah. You know what this is making me think of?
But
You know exactly what it is?
What?
Shadow. Different show.
wait, which shadow?
Redo. Never mind. We'll leave it at that.
Rito Fueler?
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, I'll show you a screenshot later. Yeah, okay, we'll leave it at that.
Okay. Wait, was it shadow like with him in the tent with Freya in the first timeline?
No.
Or we're talking about the bullet,
Wait,
the priest gun dude.
No. Okay, I'll show you later.
Okay.
We'll
Or was it like did he use heal on himself to make it bigger?
I don't think it was like that, or maybe it was.
Okay. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, he's like, oh, you need to drink lots of milk to get taller. Like, I'm already drinking lots of milk. Oh, you need to get a lot of rest and exercise. Like, I'm already eating a lot and like getting exercise and getting a lot of rest. And she's like,
Yeah,
like she's still like shorter than he is like now.
that's so sad.
Yeah. This face like.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of like the midget from.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like that.
Little Chris.
Imagine hundreds of her.
That's where all the mass went, I guess.
Maybe.
She had to like just split and multiply.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, you now got the John Wick in another world.
Oh yeah, and then like it just suddenly starts off with like that weird beach thing.
Yeah. Tart's so cute. Tart though. But yeah, he devised like a new like magic weapon thingy, so like he had to like, go test on a like a deserted island. So it's kind of like how like you need to like go test like a nuke in a deserted island,
Maybe.
and you you give all the natives like radiation poisoning.
Oh, I guess that's how it works.
Yeah.
Is that really how it works
But yeah, and, like this episode is pretty much original to the show, I think.
Oh, really?
Like the light novel did not go into detail about this whole like date thingy.
though? So did just go start off for what's the next episode content?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or rather, like he was like a quick with it rather than like this whole like date thing.
Oh, so it wasn't necessarily anything special.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, like this animated adaptation like adds a lot of like new scenes like set the mood and stuff a lot. So I feel like it's a really good example of like being a good adaptation.
Every time you described like the changes or additions that are made,
Yeah. Like it's not they're not changes that detract, they're changes that add and like make the thing like better.
yeah. Well, I guess what I'm thinking specifically is that the impression I'm getting from what you're saying is that like the author
Yeah.
doesn't understand people or relationships, or doesn't really put much emphasis on that.
No, like it's definitely there in the light novel too.
Yeah.
Just it gets like added screen time and like more things in the anime.
Oh, okay.
I think it's also because like since they decided to like just spend the entire like first season just covering like just one volume,
Uh-huh.
they also have more time to like pad it out with like more details and stuff.
Oh, okay. I wonder if they're expecting to get another like.
Considering the amount of budget that's going into it, I think they're probably expecting to like do like more seasons too.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, nothing's confirmed yet for right now, but I have a feeling it's...
Is this a Katakawa show?
Might. Can't remember.
Okay, because I feel like they've been putting more money into that sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, light novels have been booming a lot. I think they've been booming both like domestically and like overseas.
Yeah.
Well, they've already been booming domestically for a while, but I feel like the amount of anime adaptations and the amount of and the quality of the adaptations too have been going up.
Yeah. I mean, arguably, it's helping like bookstores stay profitable.
Yeah. Yeah, like the cover date, and like like heart to heart, and it's always this like weird anime thing where like you're like
floating naked.
floating naked in this like weird like subspace kind of thing.
Yeah. I was just hoping like, oh, it turns out to be real and like, oh, there's like some artifact like in this like hot spring or something. It's like, oh no, I think it's just like
It's the usual like anime symbol or something.
yeah.
I guess.
So I'm kind of sad. It's like, oh,
But like anime just uses this so much that like when it happens, it just feels more humorous to me than serious.
maybe.
But yeah, at the end, where like like all the random townspeople walking around, like through like just be like her soldiers, just being undercover. That
Yeah.
she was like just like creating this scene just like make him not worry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the whole presentation of this was kind of goofy though. It's like, oh, they took off their costumes and they were like in full armor, like somehow.
Yeah, it's definitely like not like
Well, it's not literally. That's probably not what happened. Like,
it's probably not literal, and it's also like not like impossible like physically, but I feel like it's a very cool shot and like
oh yeah,
in terms like it's one of the things where like it's unrealistic but it's cool, so it's okay.
yeah,
And it's shot of like her just like walking down, it's like everyone like bows down to her and like letting go of her, like hair dye. It's just so cool. Like and like you can really see like the determination and how it's like, oh, this is probably gonna be a final goodbye kind of thing.
uh-huh.
I love the like she's pretty strong. And then boom, you need to like go assassinate your lover.
Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Then that should be the end of the episode, right?
Yeah, and also the beginning of the first episode.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, but yeah, like when I read in the like no one like it came across this part like the father's like, oh, you need to assassinate Diabiko, and I was like, this is probably gonna be one of those things where like, oh, it's kind of assassinate, but it's not really assassinate, so they're probably gonna fake her death or something. And then like, oh, yeah, I want you to like fake her death, blah blah. And they're like, gotcha, I knew it.
Well, I guess in terms of the anime though, like you have that like part at the very like first episode where you see them all together doing stuff. So
Yeah.
it's like she's gonna survive.
Oh yeah, the random shot at the. Oh yeah, I
yeah,
forgot.
where they're doing like that job, like
I completely forgot about that because I think there was like original anime too.
yeah. So like, I mean, we all know she's gonna survive. It's just a matter of like how.
Yeah. But yeah, like whenever these kind of things happen, like I've read enough stories where this kind of thing happens, that like I pretty much know. I kind of like feel it when they're gonna like throw that kind of like curveball.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, what? It also feels like, man, why do these people go out of their ways like word convolutedly in a way that can be like misunderstood like that?
Yeah. Well,
Like I know, like on a meta level, I know the author does it just like drive a drama, but like in a like in world kind of thing, it just feels like so like why are you doing this? Come on, why?
right. Well, I guess for in the real setting, I feel like you'd probably have a little bit more nuance on how you say it.
Yeah.
It's like you probably wouldn't say like you gotta assassinate her. It'd be more like you gotta assassinate her or something like that.
Yeah.
But then obviously, like for a show, it's gonna be like, oh, okay, you know.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but yeah.
Yeah, even in the light novel, it came across like this too, where it's like, oh wait, why? And then it's like explain later.
Yeah.
It was like,
Well, I guess potentially there could be some like plausible deniability type thing.
Yeah.
Is one option.
Yeah, but I also like for this one story, I can kind of see it as like the father testing his resolve.
Yeah.
So like I can kind of forgive it like that, but it's still very like
Yeah.
Like why bother like going out of your way to do this? Kind of
Right.
thing.
Well, for some stories, I can't think of a specific example right now, but sometimes like you actually do end up killing them technically, but like they resurrect or something like that.
Yeah.
Or it's like, I stopped their heartbeat for like a few seconds and then like revive them. It's like, so they were technically dead for a few seconds. So I did technically do my job.
Yeah.
Like one of those like weird like workarounds, I guess you could say.
Yeah. But like whenever this kind of thing happens, like you run the risk of like the person like going berserk and then killing and like flipping their shit before they listen to like the rest of your story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it's hard to like creating the windshield, like letting him go to sip streams. This is like what I call it, Yo Mushipedo.
Yeah.
Like he me. Hime, Suki Suki Daisuki.
Well, let's be honest. Like, lots of anime loves this sort of thing. Like, oh, well, I guess let's just call it slipstream.
Yeah.
It happens like a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty touching where like she was running and then like her like character song was playing in the background. Although like when it happened, like the voice sounded like Dia for some reason to me.
Yeah, it's like
I was like, wait, what? I was like, wait, why is Dia singing in this scene for Tart? And then credits roll and like it's like, oh, Tart, and like, oh, okay, but it's actually her.
that's so sad.
Yeah. But yeah, like, it was pretty touching. Like I love Tart a lot. She's adorable. And like she's like just collapsed and like crying at the end. Like, aw.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that sort of thing makes me wonder. Like, is she gonna have like a character arc, like his too?
Tart?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
what? Where like she's like living as a tool.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's intentionally written to be like a parallel.
Yeah.
But I guess the question is like, how much so is that gonna be?
Yeah. Yeah, like the city is like being surrounded, but like she's been sniping them the whole time. I thought we like this kind of thing where like he just uses the like magic balls to like become like grenade launchers, like boom, boom.
Oh yeah, like just putting it inside those arrows.
Yeah. Also like sniping out the commanders and stuff. That's like it's a really good tactic, but you don't see that in a lot of like anime. I feel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But like the stones were kind of weak compared when he did it first. Yeah, yeah. Because I think that like the first one, I think it's part of it's probably just like dramatic effect from like the animation standpoint too. But I think part of it's also just because like the first one was like a big one like Dia brought to him, and these ones are all ones he mass produced by himself. By like imitating.
right, because like originally like they make it in her country, but or something like that, right?
Her country or her family, like they have like a monopoly and things, like they're not allowed to like, sell it, and she just brought it along. But then he analyzed it and like made his own version.
Yeah, so he has the bootleg version.
Yeah,
not as good as the original.
So that could explain why like they're not as powerful, I guess.
Well, I guess another option is that they're intentionally smaller, like
to make it more like tactical use.
Yeah, yeah. Rather than going for destruction, it could be more like for at least in this particular case, it seems like more to generate chaos.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think he would make such weak ones when he wants to use it against the hero. Yeah. Well, this is all like kind of like his like test run thing.
Right.
But I also think like it's probably also the whole like animation inconsistency.
Yeah.
Where, like the first time he used it when he blew it up, where like the mansion almost gets destroyed. That's probably a like or dramatization on the direction
Could
part.
be. It's hard to say. It's like maybe if we see more of it later, it could change.
Yeah.
I guess but I think I'm thinking it's just intention or like what do you call it? It's intentionally smaller, like lower yield.
Also, these are like they're frag grenades too, so not just like like they're made like spread shrapnel and stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like blast powder.
Also, like that island that we were talking about earlier, or whatever. Like,
oh, that's gonna show up next episode, I think.
Is it gonna be a tactical nuke?
Yeah, and I don't want to spoil for you. I would say like, you're gonna like how he does it. I think you're gonna like how he does it.
Okay, it's a nuke, right? Okay, let's leave it at that.
Okay. Like you know how like he always visits the end, like, they come up with like new ideas, like different types of magic and like different formulas, but
Yeah.
he can create new magic. It's been foreshadowed in that like what the final form of this thing would be.
Is it a Merv?
I don't want to spoil.
Okay,
I'll
well,
just say,
you don't have to say it.
yeah, I'll say like, just look forward to it. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
And reunion.
Oh yeah. I guess you don't have the shot, but there was another person there too, right?
Oh, it's her father.
Was that the father?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like you can see that like yeah he also had like silver hair and like,
Oh, okay.
like in the family.
Oh yeah, this is. I guess I wasn't sure about that, but I was thinking it was something like that or some other relative. So like, I was kind of wondering, will he have to do something to make it like quote convincing? Like, will the dad have to like take one for the team? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean?
Well, I feel like they need.
Well, I mean that's what the like that body he dragged over is for.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's supposed to be like for her body.
well, yeah,
like,
yeah,
her,
yeah,
like, quote unquote body.
right.
But I think the dad also has to be there to accuse the other side too, though.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
But like if everyone dies, then like you need someone to go to the other side and be like j'accuse.
I guess that's true. So
Is that how you say it in French? Like j'accuse.
it'd be more like it wouldn't be like a hard J. It'd be like that.
J'accuse.
Something more like that.
Yeah.
I'd have to see how it's written because there could also be like the accent marks.
It should see it like J apostrophe and then like accuse. But that could just be like the English bastardization of it.
I mean,
well, it's like
it's hard. It's hard for people who aren't used to those keyboards to add in the accent marks.
yeah. But it's also like one of those things where like it's French, but then like it gets referenced in English a lot.
Yeah,
where it
yeah.
just becomes like a well, not a loan word exactly, but
Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. But I guess it would be like I accuse.
yeah. But, yeah, next episode. It should be the last episode of the season. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. I think that I have a feeling they're probably gonna announce the second season at the end of that episode. Also, considering how much budget and how solid the adaptation is for the series, I think they're planning on having it like go on for a long time.
Maybe.
We'll see. I mean, redo of Healer also was oddly more popular than they expected.
Maybe this author is gold.
Yeah. And sort of this fucking show.
Oh right. I was like, what is this show? Oh wait, was this the whole like
The interrogation part, like,
Yeah.
if you knew that, then there was no need for interrogation. Like he already knew that she had a slave collar, and it's like, why? I don't know why they bothered like trying to like do the interrogation thingy.
oh yeah, why?
I don't know. This show is just like this show is so dumb, but like because they're not even trying to be anything but dumb, it's actually oddly amusing. Like, and
Well, I feel like it's intentionally trying to be dumb.
yeah, like when something's bad, but it knows that it's bad, and like it's embracing how bad it is and just like rolling with it. I find like those things end up like way more enjoyable than something that's bad, but like trying to pretend that it's good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, part of the appeal of the show is like trying to one up itself in its absurdity.
Yeah. And then like, oh, interrogation, is it gonna be some like bondage thing? I know it's just like tempting her with like
Oh yeah,
cut
yeah.
stone.
Oh yeah, I thought it was gonna be some like weird like S&M stuff.
Oh yeah, and also like I guess it's a popular like Japanese like police interrogation scenes like always have like katsudon there.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of like what is it called?
There was a part timer.
Yeah.
Katsudon.
Dawn.
Katsudon. Wait, I think it just came from like those like crime like typical like crime shows and stuff, or probably.
Man, they need to use that in like American shows, like just like have McDonald's, like eat that Big Mac.
You like, come on, aren't you hungry? Here's a Big Mac. Tell me everything you know.
Even got those large fries.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a part timer season 2. So I think middle of the year next year.
After like a decade.
Yeah, almost a decade. Like damn. Oh yeah, I need to know my video about that. Because, like, it got like so much more amusing after like where they left off in the first season.
Oh okay.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this guy until like I went back to take screenshots.
Oh yeah. Because I guess there's sort of like a serious story, like over there.
There's sort of a serious story over there, but like just show hints of it. Like there's like randomly flip over like, oh, there's this like in conspiracy thing at the academy. Oh, there's this king guy advisor like conspiring with the devils, and like, oh, there's this guy like trying to assassinate the king, and it just like goes back to like goofy stuff, and it's like
I'm pretty sure they're doing the long game. They're setting it up so like to do a massive like flip on expectations type thing,
but
or just like ruin everyone's like
But will it really flip expectations?
Well, not necessarily expectations, I guess. Like, it's like, well, expectations from the characters' perspectives.
Yeah.
Like, oh, doing the serious like stuff, and then suddenly like main dude is just gonna wreck whatever they were planning.
This is trope that happens a lot in light novels. I really like that kind of trope. Where like there's a lot of like really intricate plans, so like everyone's like being serious, and like a lot of like really well laid like conspiracies and plots going on, and everything's working out. But then like the main characters like completely ignorant of all of it. But just because of their like of them like doing random things and fucking around, it just like they just unintentionally like completely derail. The plots.
That's what exactly what I'm assuming. Like the main character is gonna derail everything. The question is how.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that they're setting it up just for that.
Yeah. But I love it when the main character derails everything without even realizing that they're derailing everything, and then like you get shots in the background of the like evil people conspiring. Like, oh no, like this is all going wrong. Like why is this? Oh, like I'm up against some like special mastermind. Is like it's this country's like intelligence agency catching on to me. And like no, it's just a dumbass. This dumbass.
The main character's like, bleh.
Yeah. that kind of like contrast and like ironies. I love it.
They're definitely gonna do that.
Yeah.
They're definitely going for that.
Oh
yeah.
And it's like, oh, creation magic, and they had like get rid of the slave color, like, oh, and yet have a good visualization. What do I visualize when I'm freeing the slaves? President Lincoln, and like Lincoln appears, and like, this is so dumb. Like I thought the whole like, oh, Yokunare like spell was like dumb, and then like now it's like, oh, spell liberation skill President Lincoln. Like the actual spell name is called President Lincoln. Like,
yeah, they just summon.
And like, everyone's just like, who is this dude?
I love how
he's just like standing there.
I love how he's all white, just like the monument.
Yeah. And like he's just saying like Kaiho, 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 Kaiho. Like
I hope this is what what Japan thinks of like America.
I really wonder what the voice actor was feeling when he got brought in just a voice of like Kaiho, 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 Kaiho.
Is it one of the other actors just like temporarily playing him?
Maybe, man, what?
Or did they just get like some new guy, just like some guy just for this one part?
Just get this intern out of like fresh out of VA school.
I hope.
Like, and like I just lost my shit when this happened. Like
He's losing shit, like even after.
Like this is probably like one of the most like, absurd. Like I've seen a lot of absurd stuff in light novel, but like this is probably like one of the things that's the most absurd in a mundane sense, where like that's not malicious, like not. Like no, it's not harming anyone. It's not malicious, but it's just kind of there, and
Just,
just
like,
kind of
out
like
there.
what, and you're just like, what the fuck?
I mean, the thing is like, it kind of makes sense actually. Kind of.
Like it makes sense in a very,
in a weird way.
yeah. Oh yeah, the guy like conspirate. I guess this guy's like likes the demon lord or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on.
Well, I'm waiting for his reaction.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
it's like, oh, old master.
This came out of nowhere. Like, what
Yeah, it's like, oh, I guess he was the president, well, not president, whatever you call it, the head of,
the king's tutor.
yeah,
Before.
king's tutor and like the headmaster. Yeah, is that what it was? Like headmaster for the magic school?
I completely forgot about that part.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I guess like the next arc is probably he's like main dude's probably gonna go over to the magic school to like meet up with people.
Probably. Or he's not gonna meet up with them and just like things just work out in a goofy way. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, they're probably not gonna get there. So like next episode is probably gonna be the last episode for the score.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, it feels like it probably won't get more like seasons after this, but it might.
I feel like it can go either way.
Yeah. Well, like you can tell like they put like very little budget into this, and like they just like even the OP like they just like embrace how jank the fight scenes are.
Yeah.
But like if it's popular enough, I feel like they might just keep going.
I think it works better because it doesn't have budget. Actually,
Yeah.
I think it works to its advantage.
And I wonder how. I wonder how it feels to actually read this because like some like I mean I've complained about some light novels where it's just so like embarrassingly stupid or just like so bad it's like embarrassing.
Yeah.
And like I wonder if like just by virtue of like being animated and like and you see it all jank and stuff like it makes the story more entertaining in anime form than in light novel form.
Oh, perhaps.
Or like if you take one of those like other novels I read that said it's like embarrassingly bad.
Yeah.
Like if they turn that into an anime that's like really jank, would I enjoy it more that way?
Maybe. Well, I think things lined up in a way that works.
Yeah.
Let's leave it. Let's put it like that.
Yeah. And the Valkyrie, well, man, anime really loves like Valkyries.
Well, see, I mean, it's like an easy word you can use. Like, oh, you have like group of female warriors of some sort, and like, oh, Valkyries.
Or you have like transforming mecha.
Oh yeah, I guess that works.
Valkyrie, yeah.
I guess that works too.
Sono Subasawa Valkyrie, yeah.
That kind of also makes sense because they're planes, which are kind of like Pegasus. Kind of.
I guess.
Well, actually,
I mean,
it wouldn't really be called Pegasus for like Norse stuff.
well, even in like '86, like the Regenleif is a Valkyrie name.
Yeah.
And then there's like, in another word with my smartphone. Okay, like they didn't get to the part with the mechs in the show, but later on, like,
What?
but yeah, that's in another word with my smartphone is a mech show. And then later on, they have like each girl gets their own custom mech, and each custom mech is named after Valkyrie.
I thought it was a mistake. Okay.
Oh yeah, I showed them my power and my big glorious. It's like Osuma. Man, this. Oh yeah, I think the episode just titled like "Crazy Guild versus Monsters."
Something like that. I mean, it's just a bunch of degenerates fighting.
Yeah. Oddly powerful degenerates.
Arguably, that's why they're powerful.
Yeah. Like onegai maso mecha moteta. Oh yeah, and this like the Yellownica gang is like
the Rose Fist.
Rose Fist. Oh yeah, I forgot you have your leap motion thing.
Yeah, I should be using it more. Like,
man, just fist that ogre.
yeah, like so. The question is like, how many of these guild members got Rose Fisted?
All of them. Like even the guild master was like, oh, you actually like got away from them without getting like.
Oh yeah,
fisted.
only the main guy never got it.
Yeah, I think like even the guild master probably got like Yellow Night Card.
Probably.
I just don't like when he was brought out and they thought like, oh, he's like delinquents trying to like beat him up, but then like this guy just like sitting there with that like that pose like Yellow Night Card. It's like, oh, Yotoko. Ah, Ikemen. Oh yeah, this.
I guess the butler guy.
No, the bartender.
Oh, bartender. Oh, they're the same thing to me.
This is another one of those like oddly specific tropes that I really like, where it's like, oh, like the bartender or butler guy is like really smooth and suave, and like turns out to be like super like powerful assassin.
You've been into this.
I haven't been into this. I've been indoctrinated into light novel too long.
Probably.
Man, these degenerates. Yeah. Oh yeah, is she called Sadia because she's a Salu?
Probably. But yeah, I guess. I think like half the episode is just them doing like.
Just completely like random things and just like.
Yeah.
Like, being odd.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they ended like. Oh yeah, all these are supposed to be like boss level monsters, but they don't look like boss level monsters at all. Just kind of like cream display, and like at the end of the episode, like, oh, you have an even bigger mob of like super high boss level monsters. And,
oh yes.
Like, are they really? Are they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Seiji's gonna like steal the spotlight next episode.
Probably. It's probably not in the way we're gonna expect.
He's gonna bring out Abraham Lincoln.
Maybe.
Jahi's. Oh, yeah, we have like 3 episodes of Jahi
Yeah.
we watched. And Rich.
She's just so sad. Like, oh, Jahi's been in the human realm too long. She's gone like soft.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like this like magical girl like being scolded by Jahi and she like turns around like smirk and then Drush like this Drush face is like so good and usually Hanakana gets like all the like the cutesy voices but then, like I really like Hanakana watching Drush because she just like sounds like Yannoka kind of energy.
Like, huh? Wait, I can't do it. Like, huh?
Ah! Ah!
Yeah. Well, not like that, but
Yeah. Like, I can't do it either, but like it's just, like a pissed off gangster Hanakana just sounds so good.
yeah.
Like Drudge like living the human rope like because Jahi's here she feels nice, and meanwhile Jahi's also like bleh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like, oh, she hasn't forgot anything about our homeland, and she's like, oh, just whatever this is.
Just needs like this special futon. Like no one believes in the power of the futon. Oh yeah, apparently Kaino Ai is like the most powerful fighter when she's asleep. Or something.
Yeah. Unlimited power.
Yeah. Like pfft.
Even Jahi's afraid.
Even Jahi was afraid. I like how like the landlord like she's just so used to it that she even though she like kicked all the way across the room she's just like didn't even wake up.
Oh yeah. She too must be a powerful being.
Yeah. Oh yeah, then
Speaking of not powerful beings,
Sarva? Shawarma. Okay, Tony Stark.
Okay. I've never had that. I think.
I don't think I've had. Wait, have I had shawarma? I might have. I can't remember.
Okay. Anyway, I
But
guess she's being evil, but not really. It's like, oh, trying to plot all these evil things, and just end up doing a bunch of good things.
oh yeah, a lot of like novel protects are like that too. Where like, oh, I want to be like evil edgelord, blah blah blah. I'm gonna like be greedy and do whatever I want, and but it turns out like everyone just like likes them because like all the things they do are it's like unintentionally good.
Yeah.
So like so was like that, and then
So
like,
that light being thing or whatever, like, oh, I'll give you powers.
and then she's like, what? This didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Like she just like brought his sword, like stabbed Jahi with the sword, and Jahi's like, oh, the sword like it healed my like back pain. I was like,
Yeah.
I need a sword. God damn it,
Maybe.
my back hurts. And people are like, oh, age is just a number. Like it's not about how old you are; it's about how young you feel. And like, you know what I feel? My back hurts.
You just feel old.
Yeah, I didn't do shit.
God. Wait, what was the context of this again?
Oh yeah, because like Jahi is like Okura Yui wouldn't talk to her, so she's like, oh no,
yeah.
my friend like wouldn't talk to me, and she's like, what? You have a friend?
Yeah. That's so sad.
So mean. Yeah, like the ghost story thingy. And she got attacked, and then Drush like saved her in nick of time. Like, oh, so, like Drush is so cool.
Yeah.
I like Drush a lot, even though like she's kind of a disappointment other times.
She's useless.
She's not useless. Not as bad as Jahi.
Jahi's useful.
You're just saying that because you're a Jahi knockoff. Like, look at yourself! You're a Jahi knockoff! Yeah, and everyone's like, oh, like tag team, like powerful beings trying to fight this thing. And Drush like goes through like this like long backstory, like why are you talking about this now? And then things gone. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Just straight up like leaves.
just leaves. Like damn it, Drush.
Oh yeah, and then after this it's like, oh, we'll go on, like follow its trail. It's like, oh, it's been so long that the trail's not gone too.
Yeah.
So like, oh,
How long was like Drush talking?
years probably.
Yeah. This part's pretty sweet. Like Jahi's like, oh, I'm gonna make my own store, and she's remembering like all the things Kaino Ai did for her.
Yeah.
I need a Kaino Ai in my life.
You know, this is just propaganda to keep her at like minimum wage.
Yeah.
Let's be...
Oh yeah, this is so cool. Like, oh, like even Tenjo got like magical girly fight. It's like cute outfit.
Oh yeah, but then it's like, oh, what she do? She make flour.
Yeah. Like she's so adorable. Like look how adorable she is. Oh yes, and it turns out that this like shadow thing was just like the demon lord sister or whatever.
Little sister, I think.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, give me back those crystals.
And then like, oh, giant waifu, giant laifu.
Oh yeah, then just this kaiju fight. Like, whoa. Oh yeah, shooting beams from their like mouths too.
Yeah. And like they hit Jahi in the middle. Oh yeah, like turns out like oh there's just sister like big sister like created Dark Realm and Shadow something there. It's like so she's been a need the whole time.
Yeah,
But like okay, so she's been a need running with her sister. She's been a need inside the Dark Realm because like she's just in the castle and like Jahi brings her food all the time.
Yeah.
And even in the human world, she's just being a need like on at like the magical girl's house.
Yeah, she's just a need.
Just,
She's just a need.
like it's like this disappointing Dark Lord.
Yeah.
This one's kind of cute. Oh, she might feel like Karen from like Fate Grand Order, that ruler.
Oh, looks wise, I guess.
Yeah.
Not personality.
Yeah, not personality wise, but like oh like pink and white and then like white hair, like the black horns.
Oh yeah, I forgot her color scheme's more like this. Mine's just purple.
Oh yeah. The like Getcha music video color scheme.
Yeah.
Getcha out of my life, boy. Getcha. Yeah, they end up like this because of sibling fight. And it's like so just you know like the chance like all of Jahi's suffering was all down to like this dumbass girl.
Yeah.
All the suffering until now. And you thought it had a bigger meaning? No, it's just this like dumbass girl.
Yeah. Yeah, get that righteous fury right here.
I mean, let's face it, like you'd be pretty pissed too if you had this happen to you.
Probably.
Like I was suffering so long for this.
Then it's like, oh, all happy times. Like, ah, no,
Like
no.
they're trying to speak about the wrong. Like, oh, God, like I need my justice.
Yeah.
Like I was like, ignoring her.
Just so sad.
And Drush came and she's like, oh no, okay, Drush, it's not a big deal. No, wait, it is a big deal. Ah. This Jahi needs to be saved.
This Drudge, why does she always come after everything's... She comes too late, or doesn't do it right.
Yeah.
She needs to be punished.
Man, this felt like it felt like a last episode, but then I guess we have one more episode next time.
Yeah.
So I guess it'll be an epilogue-ish type thing.
Yeah, I wonder if the manga's... Like, it says it's ongoing, but it kind of feels like, oh, maybe it's ended.
I mean, it could just be like, oh, like even though like you find out the cause of all this, like they still can't recreate the Dark Realm, so Jahi still has to like keep working, maybe.
Oh, it could be something like that.
Yeah. I think the manga should be out in English too. I think it's just like 1 or 2 volumes though.
Yeah. She's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm getting that figures.
Oh yeah, I figure like small Jahi and big Jahi together, and then like the base has that like connecting thingy. So
Yeah.
you need to get them together, otherwise it's gonna look weird.
See, here's the thing though. It wouldn't look as weird. Oh,
Yeah.
am I? Okay, yeah. The thing is, they made the base specifically awkward. Because, like, it's not even, like, a straight line or, like, a more geometric thing where you can connect them. It's, like, all squiggly, so if you don't connect them, it's just gonna look awkward.
Yeah.
We should show off that sometime. So it's like, you can't get one. You need both to make, like, a good-looking base.
Yeah. That's how they get you, though.
Oh my god. I'm tired of this.
But yeah, so... Yeah, I guess most things are gonna be the final episodes next week.
Yeah, I think...
Well, except for 86, because like 86 has all those delays.
Well, I guess a lot of shows are gonna usually skip the last week of the year because of holiday stuff.
Yeah. But since 86 had like two episodes, 2 weeks off where like production issues, I wonder if they're gonna be able to like wrap up the thing, see the story or not.
They could do the awkward like, oh, final episode released as OVA thing,
I hope not.
or like, oh, we'll make a movie ending instead. That also happened a few times for some shows.
Oh yeah, that is true.
or they just cut it awkwardly.
Yeah. Like I already read the light novel, so I know what's gonna happen. But if they cut it off weirdly, I'm gonna feel so bad for people who don't read the light novels.
Yeah. So, should we put bets on how it's gonna end?
Yeah.
That, or I guess speed run is also an option.
Yeah. Yeah, and everything. Yeah, John Wick in Another World is gonna be pretty fun. For the ending.
Oh wait, there's also another option. They could try to double episode it if they can book like airtime.
That's the thing though, because I don't know if they can get the airtime.
Yeah. I mean, I think some shows have tried to do that before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
And then Muff Love's gonna be intense. That cliffhanger at the end of Muff Love, just so.
Yeah. I do want to look that up so we can figure out if we're like delusional or not.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll just wait until like after the.
Oh yeah, I
the
guess
thing ends.
maybe that's a better way to do it actually.
But yeah, it's gonna be cool things coming this week.
Yep. So, I guess.
That's probably a good place to wrap it up.
Yep, and then I guess I guess assuming a lot of shows don't end up airing like the week after, then maybe we can actually catch up on those other shows we watched.
Or the shows we didn't even start yet.
Oh yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it for this week. It's Ben and Joe. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank yous.
Yeah. And it's all. Remember to gacha responsibly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So, oh yeah, New Year's gacha. Get ready, guys. Or Christmas gacha too. Get ready, guys.
Christmas. Oh yeah, because the pre-connect gacha is gonna have.
Be careful. Be careful, guys.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll see you later. So, as always, anime was a mistake.
Bye.